Hello everyone, Destine64 here, and it's been a long time. I've been pretty much busy, so here's my review for Pokemon Legend Arceus. So, let's see. After Brilliant Diamond and Shine Pearl didn't do much for me, I was kind of hoping Legend Arceus would be pretty cool and good. And spoil alert, it is good actually. It is good. I actually like Legend Arceus. And it is actually my favorite Gen 8 game since Sword and Shield though. So there's gonna be some spoilers even though it's too late. The game's been spoiled. So yeah. So let's talk about the story. You know what? I want to go with like the. I'm thinking of going with the beginning of the story. So basically, Legend Arceus is not a prequel. It's actually a sequel to Diamond and Pearl. So basically, after 5 years, the player of Diamond and Pearl is like what? Doing something or whatever. And then later, Arceus, the alpha Pokemon, and also basically the Pokemon version of God, sends you to Asian Sinnoh known as Hisuni, which is very interesting, and the name changes to what we all know now. So, Legends Arceus is pretty fun, actually. I really enjoy the catching. Like sometimes it can be a pain to throw even because of like the camera or something, but it's Pokemon. I guess they're still working on the camera, I guess. I don't know. But like catching all of the Pokemon was pretty fun. Yet is so grinding. Like I can't believe it. So spoiler alert, if you want to encounter Arceus, you have to catch all of them. And plus, you also have to complete a very own entry. So once you have so basically you have to have the Pokemon that you catch to battle or even like what evolve so that you can add some so that you can add some more research stars or something and create a brand new entry though. And that crap takes so long and it is grinding. The game is basically so grinding is that you have to grind so much to get a to get like a weird star. I don't remember what's it called, but like get you have to get like the next star so that your Pokemon can like what obey you and not disobey, or you get like a new ingredients to create items like Ultra Balls or something. Yeah. Yeah, so the game is basically grinding though. And it's so grinding that you have to grind so much to like make your Pokemon level up to like 100 or more, or even to evolve it though. Like it. Like, and I say what you will about Sword and Shield, at least like once you did like this Dynamax raids battles, you get like some some like rare candies or something like that, so that you can level up your Pokemon easily. Even though it was grinding, but it wasn't as much grinding than Legends Arceus though. And the battle system though, I like the battle system. I mostly love the animation, the battle animation, and I was hoping that Gen 9 would have the animation, but the system is not bad. It's basically like the battle tower battle system, or like in other battle though something battle places battle system. So basically, you cannot even switch your Pokemon though. Yeah, you cannot switch your Pokemon, but at least like it's easy to understand the strategies, like which who is going next or something. Is the battle system is like a turn-based way, and the master moves, or known as the styles, they're actually OP, but most of the time they're so unfair and so annoying. So once you battle like some Pokemon, that Pokemon will use those master move style, mostly agile style, which is pretty much more annoying than strong style, because agile style, it makes the Pokemon turn take turn twice or even three, and that was so annoying. I have to do a path of solitude, and boy, that the faux Pokemon use Algae style so much that it is so annoying to battle with. Oh my gosh, it is so annoying. If yeah, the styles and the master moves are, they're basically like the C moves from Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Basically, it's literally just C moves all over again. Thank goodness there's no competitive stuff in Legends though, because if there is, people would hate the master moves and the styles more than C moves, no matter what. And speaking of like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, these games are actually directed by the person who actually directed Ultra Sun and Moon. So it's so I can see why Legends is pretty much challenging though, since Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are pretty much challenging. And let's next, the Pokemon. I actually like the Pokemon though. Like there's some that are like so so weird, and so in the name is not good though. Like for example, Sneasler, uh, the name is felt so weird. It felt like someone puts like what, alcohol or some chemicals inside your stomach after hearing that name though. The the name Sneasler sound like a bootlegged Dr. Seuss character or something like that. And there's some Hisuian forms of the Pokemon that I really like. My favorite has got to be Samurott because I was originally going to choose Samurott, but I chose Tri-Explosion, and Hisuian Tri-Explosion is a met to me, but I would love to see Hisuian Tri-Explosion design more better, but the Ghost and Fire typing is actually really good though. Giving Hisuian Tri-Explosion with Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Drain Punch, oh man, and even Thunder Punch, so that you can like paralyze Pokemon. Yeah, that that was amazing. Good Gudra, which is my favorite Pokemon, got a new form, even though the design is basically just Gudra with a freaking shell. But gosh, Gudra is so overpowered and OP. Even though those overpowered and OP is basically the same thing, I should say. Gudra is basically overpowered and amazing though. Like Shelter, gosh, it is awesome. I use it and the defense go up though. And it makes Pokemon likely to miss once they try to attack Gudra. And Decidueye, yeah, Decidueye. I actually like Decidueye. It's really different from the Alola one. Yeah, so the new Pokemon are actually really good and interesting. Oh yeah, the new forms for Dialga and Palkia. Yeah, so Dialga is alright, but at least it's better than Palkia. Palkia looks like a Centaur though. It looks like a freaking Centaur that you see on Greek myth, myth, myth or something like that. I know that Sinnoh and Hisuian's base is always all is always about like myth and gods, but gosh, like Palkia form, the new origin Palkia form is just ugh. Yeah. So let's talk about the characters. The characters are actually really good. I'm actually surprised that the characters actually have some good character development, unlike Sword and Shield, though. Like, the Diamond and Pearl clan basically just steals the whole show, though, with their character development. Like, for example, Paulina is awesome. I really love her story and her relationship with Iskin. Like that's pretty cool though. I like it. And there's some characters like Arasu or Irisu, which is definitely my favorite. And she's the reason why I chose the Diamond Clan, even though I was simping all over her, and also as well with Mai. So and so and Sabia Sabi is a man, but she always makes me like go all the way just so I can have braviary though. And speaking of braviary, the braviary flying is so bad. It's not even flying. It's somewhat falling with style from Toy Story though. Buzz, you're braviary. You're actually flying. No, I'm not. I am falling with style. Reminds me of this scene from Toy Story. Gosh, though. And also, we got, like, I talk about Iskin a little. Iskin is alright. And now we got someone, Melly. A lot of people do not like this guy, though. I mean, I don't hate Melly, but at least he has a good character development, though. Hold up, before you start arguing with me, I felt like Melly is more like a rival, though. He seems like he's basically like Blue and Gary, or Silver. Yeah, so Melly's actually a good character because at least his development though is good. And yeah, he's basically just some know-it-all egotistical character who thinks he is better than you and is pretty much stronger, and yet you beat him in a battle. So basically, Melly's is actually kind of a the best character though, because I mean, you people wanted jerky rival. I mean, we got a jerky character, but even though he's not a rival, but would have been good as a rival. And I'll talk about the leader of the Diamond Clan, Adaman, which is so cool and reminds me of a Demon Slayer character. And now the Pearl Clan. I already talked about Paulina. I'm actually okay with Gaeric and Kalaba. And also Leon too. Yeah. And there more you think about. Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm. I don't remember which one. I mean, sorry guys. I know. I'm thinking of, is that the character I already mentioned? I mean, I did mention Paulina, um, Leon, Garrick, and oh, Kalaba. Oh yeah, yeah. Spoiler alert, people. Spoiler alert. Inko from Pokemon Black and White and Black to White too. Holy crap. Ingo has got to be the best character I have ever seen, though. It's so interesting how he got into to the Hisuni region, though. It's crazy how cool Inko is. I'm so I'm surprised that he was there in Agent Sinnoh. And man, he even got some great character development. And he kind of referenced some of the stuff from Ununified, though, and from older Pokemon games. And man, I hope that the Ununified remakes will will give us more reason why Ingo is in the Hisuni region in the past, and I hope there's more because I want to know about this though. And then the leader Irida. Irida is pretty cute though. I like that. I like the character. And so time for this. Oh yeah, the Galaxy team characters though. Some of them are really decent, but Benny, F Benny, because the guy thinks I'm a threat at first, and guess what? Before I battle him, he thinks he doesn't even like me, even though I didn't do nothing. And plus, I failed. And plus, I did some of the tasks for his citizens or something like that. And yet, he still treat me like crap. Well, so the story. The story is actually not bad, but it's kind of like it's pretty much familiar to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the very first one. If any of you who plays Mystery Dungeon, you'll know it is pretty much this. If you know the story from Mystery Dungeon is is basically like the player went to a different world and later the player is the think is pretty much the threat because danger came around. So basically Legend Arceus is just Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it's the main series counterpart though. So the story though, like the very end of the story is crazy. Before I talk about the spoilers to the post game, and I'm saving Follow though. Follows actually have a good role though. Same with Claudia or Cochita. I prefer Claudia though. So so the battles with like are not the battles with Dialga and Palkia was pretty much insane though. Battling it is so cool. And this really gives these two legendaries some good justice. They they just give them they just give Dialga and Palkia good justice, actually. At least these two actually have some more more stuff to their roles than they were in Diamond and Pearl, or even Platinum, though, in my opinion. And speaking of the battles with like some of the nobles Pokemon like Lilligant and Avalog, I'm gonna talk each of I'm gonna talk about them. For first, I'll talk about Cleavor. Cleavor is pretty much easy. It's like the Brock's gym of it. Lilligant is pretty much the Misty of it. And Arcanine. Good fucking grief. The Arcanine battle, though. That was the most unfair battle I have ever experienced. And it is pretty much difficult too. The Arcanine battle, though. My gosh, the arena is sucks so badly. And plus, it is small. Gosh, it is. This is like Dark Soul, though. The Arcanine battle is just yikes. This is like I never ever experienced a battle like this. But wow. But thankfully now I know how to beat Arcanine. I just need to hold my button to throw the Pokeball and land it far away. And it works. And Electro, the battle is. I didn't have much problems with Electro. I just keep run, throw before like one of these Electro balls try and get me. And lastly, Avalog. I hate the missiles. I hate the ice missiles. It's so frustrating and so unfair. One, they're fast. Two, I felt like it can follow me around for no reason. And three, it sucks. That's it. The Avalog battle is good. It's not bad though. But the problem is the ice missiles, which are so frustrating. So now I'm done with like the noble battles. The the noble rides are alright. I just only need to talk about is the Braviary one. So next next the post game, and let me talk about Follow before it. Follow is such a good character. Such a good character though. S tier character. What's crazy about it is that in the end he became the villain. Yeah, he became the villain for Legends. And what's even more insane is that Giratina was sorry guys. Sorry guys. I was yeah. Sorry about this. I was just getting something. So basically Giratina and Folo are basically the best villains for Legend Arceus. The best villain for Legend Arceus. But the problem is about it is that there's no explanation and no explaining about why Folo wants to dethrone God or something. Like, there's no explaining why or what is his goals. It's basically like Cyrus back in Diamond and Pearl. So, basically, the post game is really great and insane, though. The full battle is so difficult, though. There's, yeah, your Pokemon will not get healed back. Will not get healed after you battle Folo's first team or even the first or second Giratina forms. Yep. And it is the hardest battles I have ever done. Yeah. So, Legend Arceus. My score for Legends Arceus is basically a 7. A 7 out of 10. A 7 for good. It looks like that it's time for Pokemon to go to a different direction instead of doing something the same. And I really agree with Moist Critical and Charlie. I mean, they're both the same person though. So yeah, I definitely agree with Moist Critical and known as Charlie. I really agree that Pokemon is definitely going to the right direction and are trying something very new that we have never seen in this series. And I really hope that Scarlet and Violet do not end up like what Sword and Shield, and I really hope that these games would have been pretty much good, and I hope that Scarlet and Violet, I really hope that Scarlet and Violet will have like a better graphical of will have some better graphics and some better frame rates, because what I see in the trailer is better than Arceus, but not. But it is kind of like part of. I felt like this game is basically like the Wii U or the Wii, mostly the Wii. It felt like it's a 2007 game to me. Like a Wii could definitely run it, though. And I hope that they do not mess up Scarlet and Violet just like they did. I hope they don't mess these games up like they kind of grew up Sword and Shield with the story and the evolution for the starters. Like the starters look so more humanoid. I hope that like the Scarlet and Violet games will make these starters like have a new monstrous look since since just a more humanoid way, because like it's just so awful and so awkward. I mean, there's some of the starter does look cool. For example, Rillaboom and Greninja, and even like Chestnut. I'm okay with Decidueye. I love Decidueye, but some of them are like humanoid, and they felt like they're furries though. And I hope that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be good Pokemon games, and I really hope that they need to. I hope that they will fix the graphics up a little bit. And yeah, I know the trailer said game footage not final, but if you see, as you can see in Legends Arceus, like is basic Legend Arceus is basically the same thing as their very own trailer, though. Yes, they fixed some of them, but it's still really the same thing. They still have this frame rate problem, just like their very first trailer did, and it is just not good. I think the problem with Pokemon is that they just need more time and more developing instead of like literally rushing or making us like download a freaking patch that includes something important or something fun for us to spend times. Like for example, Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl making us download patches just for the freaking post game or something like that. I just hope that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be like Legend Arceus with like some, but makes it felt like is a norm, but make the battle system more interesting and more unique, like how Sword and Shield did. I mean, I like the Sword and Shield battle style, but it was pretty much easy. It'd be cool if we get to see a Sword and Shield battle style mixed with Legends. That would have been cool. And I hope they'll do it in Scarlet and Violet. So everyone, that is it. Thank you for listening to this long, boring review, and I hope everyone have a good day. So, see ya.